Alright guys, so I'm here on my multiplayer server. So I've been playing single player pretty much for the last 3 days. I've just logged on here a couple times just to check on everything. We did kill some people while I was logged off, but not too many. There's a boat, I don't know if you can see it, there's like a raft over there. It was parked next to me. That seems to happen sometimes, like I log on and there's a raft. Somebody got too close and, just got demolished like over and over again. But I guess the big news right now is that the base, somebody did find the base, and I had all of like my stuff down there. So we're pretty much, I still have the raft though, so we're pretty much starting over from scratch. We do have the raft, but that's it. I took a chance. I wasn't sure if the raft would be safer or if the base would be safer, and I went ahead and there's some lag. I went ahead and thought that maybe the base would be safer because it was literally at the bottom of the Arctic Ocean. So if the base got found at the bottom of the Arctic Ocean, then there's really no safe place in this game. But anyway, I moved all my stuff actually the day before, so so like all the blueprints I've gathered and all the other stuff. So we're pretty much starting from scratch now. I guess it would have been safer to leave it on the boat. But I'm kind of thinking, so what, this is like the 5th time now that I've been wiped, and that's just kind of how PvP is. But there's not much you can do like with you're just a single person. Like I just spend like hours and hours and hours and hours grinding just for like bullets or something, and I'm not able to really do much. So just building this raft was hard enough as it is, and it still seems to be in fine shape. I think somebody tried to blow some stuff up because that's damaged and this is damaged, but like nothing else is damaged, and there's still over 500 bullets in the auto turrets. So I just don't have like any materials or anything, and I think I'm gonna call it quits on this server. I spent a lot of time and I'm kind of getting bored, honestly. I want to actually like do some fun stuff other than just grinding. So I'm switching over to single player, but I'm gonna give my server number out. What I'm gonna do though is have you guys, if you can just send me your in the comments below this video, if you can just give me your PSN IDs, and I'll send you a friend request with the server number. And if I don't recognize you, I might not. And let's see, X5 Destroy You 5X, I think that was your PSN ID. I already sent you one. But everybody else, I haven't sent anybody else. I'm trying to go through like the comments over the last videos, and figured it would just actually be easier if I just did one video and ask you to put your PSN ID. And then we can decide what we want to do. You guys could come onto the server. Obviously, I don't really have anything. I have the raft right now. You'd have to like get leveled up and stuff. You could come here, or we could like, I don't know, do a Scorched Earth server or something. I guess mainly what I'm trying to say is there's no point, I think, in playing PvP if you're just one person. So you're gonna need to get a tribe together, but I'm actually gonna be focusing mainly on single player right now, so that's another reason I might need to have like a tribe. There's got to be somebody who's like managing the multiplayer server, because I can't do both, and I need to play single player with my son. So if we could have a tribe who could be, people could be managing the multiplayer server. I don't think I'd want to be tribe leader, just because I don't think I'll be on as much as I have been. But the PvP stuff makes for like better YouTube videos. Like people actually watch those compared to like single player stuff. So it's more entertaining. So if you guys want to go ahead and put your PSN ID down there, I'll go ahead and send you a friend request and give you the server number. And you're pretty much gonna have to start off from the beginning. Like I said, I don't have it as it is right now. All I have is a boat. I don't even have any like resources or anything. So that's gonna be this. And now I'm gonna actually zoom over to single player and show you guys what I've been doing over there. Alright, hello guys, and welcome to my ultra modern little house that I made. It's kind of small. I'm gonna actually be putting quite a few houses throughout the island. So this is like kind of the main base, I guess, where we're starting. I actually am gonna put another pillar right there in that corner, and then that corner. I think it'll just make it look a little more even. So I have greenhouse windows here. I'll just go in and show you. I've got windows all in here because this view like is awesome. The view of the volcano. So, you know, pretty much just got all the basics. That's actually Hunter's body. But yeah, I really like this view, so I made it all greenhouse windows, and we got a really nice deck out here. Let me just look at that. That's awesome, right? So we got a nice deck. I'm going to put a barbecue out here. It's a wraparound deck. And I'm keeping the bird up here. Just keep him safe. I had a little bit of an issue here, so let me show you how big of an area this is. So my Argentavis and my other Pteranodon got killed last night when I was away. And so here, I'll show you. I think my area is too big right now as it is. So you can see my fence here. Let me get on the raptor and take you a little tour of the grounds. Okay, let's see if we can get him unstuck from that guy's leg. Give him a level up real quick. Alright. Okay, so there's a chance too that, so I got a pack of Allosauruses that came in here and killed the Argent and broke some of my house and killed the other Pteranodon. And I did notice, okay, I've got an issue going around that. I did notice that the gate down here got left open. Ugh, that's annoying. Okay. So they could have come in through this gate, so they might not have spawned in here, but I swear to God, things are actually spawning inside this area. Now, it is a really big area. So here we have on the river, and I have my battle raft here. And some behemoth gates that are blocking it off, so nothing can get in from out there. And then, because I wanted to have at least 2 biomes around my base, so right here on the edge where the redwoods are. And this fence is not finished. It needs to be quite a bit higher, but just goes up and along in here. And I think this is where some of the things are spawning. I think I need to actually get like some structures down. Oh, that's right. That's a stupid area too where I can't get up there. To go around. I can get up there. Just actually, I should be able to jump up there. Let's just try this. Yeah. So we have this whole area. So my goal, what I want to do is I want to have every dinosaur in the game. I want to breed all of them, and I want to like have at least 3 or 4 of every single one. So I need a pretty big area. And I probably won't have them all in the same area because I can imagine that the frame rates will be fucking terrible. So I gotta have them spread out. I'll probably have a base over in the snow biome, and I'll probably have like a water base, obviously, for the water creatures. But that's kind of my goal here. I'm gonna go up the log. It'll probably be faster than swimming. But this is where I started out right now. So this is kind of like the 3rd base I've had on this. This is actually the world that I did my review on. So it's been kind of a long time, but we used to have like almost 30 or 40 animals, and we tried to move bases down here and tried to move them all, and all we were left with by the end of all that was 1 T-Rex, this raptor, and a dodo. Out of all 30 of those animals, that's all that survived the trip from about that mountain over here to over here. So yeah, this game is pretty brutal. It's pretty hard, and I have the difficulty turned up to 1, so I have the difficulty as high as it'll go because I want high-level dinosaurs to spawn in because I just hate low-level dinosaurs. They're just kind of worthless. So also I did that to offset. I have the XP multiplier, XP gain turned up. So here's another gap I gotta fix. So they could have come in from here. So yeah, and I'm gonna work on this actually right now. But I have the multiplier XP turned up, and I have the resource gain turned up, and I have like the food and water drain turned down. I have it set like none of it's all like as low or high as it'll go. I have it set to like more of a normal number, like where I eat like 3 times a day like a normal person, and I drink like 3 times a day like a normal person. So, and it's just a little less grindy, especially, you know, when you're playing with kids. Like I can't tell Hunter to go get spark powder, and he goes and hits a rock for like 2 minutes, and then he's bored, and he comes back with like 20 stone. Like, that doesn't work, you know. He needs to come back with like 1,000 stone. So the only way to actually get him to be useful is to have that turned up to where he can actually spend 2 minutes gathering resources, and it's actually like a substantial amount of resources. And to be honest, I'm kind of tired of the grind of this game, especially because that's what I've been doing in my PvP stuff. I fucking been grinding and grinding and grinding, and you know, I've got to like level 85 and I've done it all, right? So now it's time to actually have the dinosaurs and have a little bit of fun. So that's what we're doing here today. That is the plan. I've noticed over here there is like the frame rates are terrible. It doesn't seem to be too bad right now, but there was probably 200 pteranodons. There's still quite a few of them, but there was about 200 of them just flying around. The frame rates were so bad. It was like literally, and I'm not joking, it was like literally maybe 3 frames a second over here yesterday. Just ridiculous. I couldn't believe how bad it was. It's the worst that I've ever encountered with this game. So what I ended up doing was doing the admin command that kills all the wild dinos, like just wipes them out and basically like resets them. So I did that, and it's getting a lot better, but I was a little bit worried that this might not be a good place for a base because of how bad the frame rates are and the fact that there's so many fucking pteranodons everywhere. And since I'm planning on having a lot of dinosaurs, I don't know if this is going to be the best place. So we'll definitely have to spread out the base. We're gonna have to couple bases, right? So have the animals kind of spread out. There's just so many of these things. It's crazy, and there's like 1/3 of what was here yesterday. But this spot over here, so like right here, this is a great spot for fishing. Like I can actually see some salmon right there. There's a lot of big fish here. I've gotten some awesome blueprints from fishing, and then of course we have the swamp is really close too, so it's easy just to go over there and get leech blood and stuff. So this is what I've been doing, and I've actually been having a lot of fun with this. I haven't really even wanted to play PvP, so this is kind of the new plan. This is probably what you're gonna be mostly seeing. I guess I will not be giving up, but I'm gonna need to just like have a tribe. I'm gonna need to like join somebody else's tribe, so somebody who's more established, where I can actually just play for a couple days a week, and not have to be on and wasting my entire life, basically. So this is what's happening. So Hunter will probably be featured in more of my videos now too, since he's gonna be playing on this world with me. Now he doesn't live with me, but where he lives, he has a PlayStation, and I bought him this game for Christmas. So we do play a lot, and it's kind of like the only thing that we do together, like bonding and stuff, because he lives a little ways away from me. So he was sitting on the bench, and I had to destroy the bench, so now he's just like face first in the floor. But yeah, so I need to actually spend some more time playing with him. So this is actually going to be the plan going forward. Today I'm going to continue working on the fence and working on the house, and we'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so I'm back, and I have been super busy, been doing lots of stuff, but right now I have finally gotten a max level dinosaur. So I have the difficulty set to 1, which I think from what I did some research online, that the max level they can spawn in at is 120. There's some conflicting reports. Some people say 140, but from what I've mostly seen, a 120 seems to be max level for difficulty 1, which is the highest you can go on console. So I got this Allosaurus with a level 120. So I also built this raft specifically for going to get high level dinosaurs. So I'm just actually building up some more railings. And let's see, how many do I have now? 184. Okay, so I want to have 200. I think 200 railings will be enough to finish the fence. And then I'm gonna start putting spikes around it. I've had some issues. I still think some dinosaurs might be spawning in. I had an Allosaurus inside and ended up killing the Fioma. It could be that it got again through the gate and I wasn't noticing, and then I noticed the gate was open, closed it, and it was inside because my area is pretty big, so there's a chance I might not have noticed. Okay, we're down to needing stone. So yeah, before I get any more dinosaurs, it's just so hard because I go out to do other things, and then I run into, you know, some nice dinosaurs like this Allosaurus, and then same with this Carno. Actually, I was out doing other stuff, and I was a level 100, and I liked the red that it had on it, so went ahead and got him too. But yeah, I really actually need to focus on, okay, I think that's enough. That's quite a bit. Focus on actually building up the base and stuff. There's just so much to do, so little time. So what I'm actually doing with this Allosaurus is I'm starving him down, and I'm gonna use the Carno, and we're gonna go grab up some prime meat and just throw it all on him, and he should be tamed up. I do have the taming speed turned up, so it should not take too long. And I have motion blur on. I'm not sure. I'm like playing around with the settings to try and like get the best frames per second that I can get. And so I'm testing. I've tried the VSync mode on and off and adaptive. I haven't really noticed much, but I think I might actually get some better frames per second with the motion blur. I'm not quite sure. I have no way of actually testing it, but it seems to run smoother. It's hard to look at. I mean, it kind of makes me sick if I just like, ugh, but we'll see. We'll see. I got detail graphics on too, I think. Don't I? Yes. I think this seems to be the best for right now. So we're just waiting on this. I think it's a girl actually, because I got a, let me see. I should be good to leave. Yeah, let me just in case something happens while I'm gone. I'm actually just gonna give her some narcotics, and then I will take you over and show you what all's been happening. I think just give her, yeah, that should be good. Okay, let me put some of this wood on here. Might as well just put it all on there, actually. I don't think I need it. Okay. So yeah, I was actually heading out, and the Allosaurus that was inside the pen that ended up killing the Phioma. I think that's how you pronounce it. Phioma. I don't know. Anyway, I decided to actually just tame it since it was inside, and it was a level 60, I think, so not great, but not horrible. And it's like almost the same color, and it's a male, so it's right. Oh look, this rock keeps spawning in, and even if there's something standing here, this was not here when I left this guy. So this is the male. He's a really cool color. He's got some green on him. I didn't notice that at first because it looks like just dark. I was hoping that was black. I thought he was all black. I thought he was like black and charcoal, but he is more like charcoal and green and black. But he tamed out at level 81, so that's pretty good. He probably has some level ups too. I have not even made a saddle for him. I'm gonna do some more fishing today and hope that I can actually get a decent Allosaurus saddle. I don't really know what to level up on these guys. I'm gonna go with stamina. Always seems like a good thing to do, so we'll just do that for now. I won't really know until I ride him what I'm gonna be leveling up. And let's see, we'll go over here. So I started to make the fence, as you can see, quite a bit higher. They've just gotten mainly this section right here done, and started on that section, but I got quite a bit more to do over there in the redwoods biome of the little base here. So, oh yeah, and I got a Quetzal. So a hunter actually came on and helped me get this guy. So he was a level 24, pretty low level, but of course now we can use him to go get some higher levels. And I've got a lot of Carnos, so this is my second highest level Carno that I have. It's like a white and green, and this one's like a red and green. I really like these Carnos. I really like them. I like how fast they are. I like the stamina that they have, and so I have a lot of them. I saw this guy, and I couldn't resist having him because he's like, I don't think he's full albino. He looks like he has red eyes, but I think they all have red eyes. So he was really cool. I couldn't pass up on him. And then of course I got this one too. This one here you guys probably saw. This one was my very first one. So 114, not bad. This guy right here is definitely the highest level. She was 100 when I got her. And I've got some pretty good pteranodons. I mean, nothing crazy, but for as high as the difficulty is right now, we're starting to finally get some higher level spawns. These guys are not great. See, I got this raptor today too. I just got him not too long ago. He's 139 now. He probably has a few level ups. Let's see. Health, stamina, melee damage. What's he now? 144? Okay. And that raptor right there is the one I've had for a long time. He's the one that actually made it over from the old base. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Can I not get up there? I think I actually cannot. There's a few places actually on the fence line that I need to adjust. And I think eventually this fence is going to go all the way out and around on the inside of that canyon, but it was getting pretty big, so we just stopped it there. Yeah, I haven't really done much with the base. Seems to be on single player, the metal doesn't. It seems to take a really long time for the metal to respawn. I don't know why that is. So I've pretty much cleared out all the metal I can from these mountains and hills and stuff. I'm kind of waiting for it to respawn. I keep having to fly a long ways away, so right now metal is actually what we seem to be the lowest on, which kind of sucks, but we've got plenty of dinosaurs, as food has barely gone down. So yeah, I think I'll just cut this out, and I'll actually be back at you guys when we tame this Allosaurus up. Yes. What level? Oh my gosh, level 177. That's pretty good. Alright. Let's see if these guys will hang on. I'm gonna head back to the base. Probably get bumped off. So I'm actually going to head on to the other side of the river now, and I'm going to put a little bench on here. And these guys might get knocked off trying to come in the gate. There's a good chance because their heads are sticking out. But I'm going to put a bench on here, and there's actually another Allosaurus. It's level 116. I don't know if it's still there or not, but I want to go try and tame it. It's like a reddish-orange color. It's pretty cool. And I'm going to take a bench with me, and just do some fishing actually while I'm waiting. Yeah, my Carno. Carno. So that's the plan for now. I gotta make up some more trank darts. Let's see, this is 120. It took like 50 trank darts, so I want to make sure I have at least 50 before I go for that 116, if it's still over there. It was quite a while ago. Do some fishing. I'd like to get some better saddle blueprints. I have a lot of good saddle blueprints for not for Allosaurus though. So I'd like to get some better Carno saddles as well. I have the ramshackle Carno blueprint. But let's see, I think I think I have enough stuff to make one saddle, one Allosaurus saddle. So I think I'm actually gonna do that and put it on this gal and get her moved up. I might take her actually out with me when I go fishing. Yes. Maybe just take her out and level her up too, so. Alrighty. Got a lot of narcotics. Should have enough for another one. Alright, so let me test these out and see like what oh my gosh. What I should be leveling up. Okay, I'm gonna have to open the gate first, I guess. Probably stamina. Stamina seems to be the best. Oh, I like how tall it is. It doesn't have to swim through here. Wow, she's pretty cool looking. Yeah, I'm gonna go stamina. I think I like the color of this one a little better, but I think they're gonna make a good pair. I guess it depends on... It depends actually on what the... If that 116 that I'm gonna try and go for, if it's a male or female. If it's actually a male, I'll probably mate it with this one instead of that one. But we will see. Alright guys, so that's pretty much going to wrap this video up. I know my videos, as far as the length of them, have been pretty inconsistent. You know, go from like 5 minutes all the way up to 45 minutes. So I'm going to try and stick with like between 20 and 30 minute videos. I think that's going to be a pretty good length. And I'm going to try and stick to that moving forward. So it does take a really long time. I don't have the best internet, so it takes a really long time for the video to upload. So like a 45-minute video it could take up to 4 hours to upload. So we're going to stick between 20 and 30 minutes, and this is kind of how the videos are going to be moving forward. So as always, I would like to thank you for watching and for all of your likes and comments, and of course I will talk at you guys later.